The match between Bayern and PSG also had this error by James Sommer when he lost the ball under pressure from the French team. This would end the definition of Vitinha, but it was saved on the line by defender Matthijs de Ligt. It's the Red Devils' turn. They passed it to Cristiano and he does this. He had the entire goal empty on the right. Lately, poor Cristiano has been a little sad. The function of the defenders is to stop the forwards, but they have stopped themselves and have left the rival free to top it all off. The defender has scored his own goal. Another goalkeeper who wants to appear in the video, what a hole he has in his body. The ball slipped in as if nothing had happened. Look at this. This is more than a mistake. In the match between Belgium and Croatia, Romelu Lukaku did not have his best night because he missed 3 very clear chances to score. First one where he had the rebound after Gini Carrasco's shot in which the Inter player crashed the ball against the post. Another where he receives the ball and in front of the goal sends the ball out. And finally, after receiving a center and trying to control it to hit it, he ends up giving it to the goalkeeper. Ooh, goalkeeper, how could you do this? This is a mistake for youngsters. Can't afford that when also playing in a World Cup team like Barcelona. We started with Jude Bellingham, who missed this incredible chance in front of the goal after he had a rebound left. It's understandable that he was very sorry, taking his face. Now we see how the defender Scott McTominay tries to cut off a pass, but ended up placing the ball to Mohamed Salah, who turned around and broke David De Gea's goal. In the Qatar 2022 quarterfinal match between England and France, we had this chance for Harry Kane from the penalty spot that could have tied the score, but the Tottenham striker ends up sending the ball over the crossbar. Take a look at this action given in the match between Liverpool and Manchester City, where Darwin Núñez has this clear chance of goal, but ends up defining badly, sending the ball out. That makes Jurgen Klopp sad. How funny, right? We bring you this action where this footballer committed a very harsh foul on Benfica winger Alejandro Grimaldo. Without a doubt, he should have been shown a yellow card. In the match between Manchester United and Barcelona, we were able to get this funny moment, where Ansu Fati ends up taking the ball from Robert Lewandowski, who was better positioned to head it, while Xavi laments on the bench because he knows this well. But not as much as Riyad Mahrez, since the Algerian lost his clear chance for a goal when he was in front of the goal. He put a lot of power into the ball, sending it over the goal. This goalkeeper had very bad luck in the rival's shot that did not come with such force. The goalkeeper didn't put it in his hands, causing it to escape and slip into his goal. It seems that Joshua Kimmich had very short patience in this game against Wolfsburg, because he committed a foul where he attacked a rival and was booked with a yellow card. Then he committed another where he knocked him down completely and took the second yellow to get kicked out. Very similar was the case of this footballer who committed a tremendous foul when sweeping towards Casemiro, where the referee had no mercy on him and ended up kicking him out of the match. In another Champions League match between Tottenham and Milan, this happened. A terrible tackle by Argentine Cristian Romero against Theo Hernandez, where the Frenchman was left in pain and the Tottenham defender was kicked out. The footballer who made a mistake in this case was Eric Dyer. The Tottenham defender, he was very weak in the mark, allowing Nacho to adjust himself to place the ball at the furthest place. This mistake cost Arsenal dearly. It was carried out by the Japanese footballer against the goalkeeper, but he left in short so that Kevin De Bruyne could define from the first intention with the best quality in the world. It seems that Luke Shaw did not have his best presentation, first making his mistake to give away the ball and then trying to defend the ball bounced off him, so that later there was a cross that ended in Liverpool's goal. What bad luck, right? In the match between Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, we had this mistake that cost the French team dearly, which was led by Marco Verratti, who lost the ball in a danger zone, and that it would be placed inside the goal. As if that weren't enough, we also have this terrible mistake that occurred in the match between Real Madrid and Liverpool, where goalkeeper Alisson Becker tries to make a pass to one of his teammates, but ends up crashing it into Vinicius Jr., causing it to end up inside the rebound of his own goal. This mistake is very sorry for the fans of the Barcelona Football Club in the game between his team against Inter Milan. Grand Peak did not realize that Nicolo Varela was behind him, so he let go of the ball, run behind him until he realized that the Italian was able to control it and score a good goal. Gianluigi Donnarumma has been strongly criticized for his mistakes under the three sticks, and one of these is a clear example allowing himself to receive this goal, where he didn't protect the stick well. The footballer was able to take a cross shot towards his goal where the Italian could do absolutely nothing. In the match between Manchester United and Crystal Palace, a brawl between players on both teams occurred, where both Brazilian Anthony was knocked down. The striking thing was the way Casemiro was holding a rival by the neck. After that, he had to be reprimanded with a yellow card. In this match, we have a good recovery from Enzo Fernandez. The Argentine put an excellent pass on hacking, but the Moroccan in the definition didn't do it in the best way, hitting the ball with his less skilled leg, but directly couldn't score the goal. What a shame, right? Moise Kean would not experience his best performance in this match against Roma after coming on as a substitute for Colombian Juan Caudaro. A few moments later, he was sent off for an unsportsmanlike action against a rival footballer, where he ended up seeing the red card. This chance for Bruno Fernandes was unbeatable in the center against Newcastle. The Portuguese could have easily defined the goal, but his shot was very straight and was covered by the goalkeeper Loris. Moments later, Casemiro demanded why the ball did not pass for a player who was better placed. We continue with this action carried out by this defender, who went at full speed with the rival to dispute the ball, but a Frenchman ends up touching him to commit a foul at once. He ends up seeing the red card and leaving the game with great disappointment on his face. Harry Maguire is a defender who constantly is criticized for his mistakes, and we can already see why this happens. First, he tries to give a pass to a teammate but ends up giving it away, and in another play when he tries to delay the ball for his guard, he ends up losing it due to pressure from the rival. We went through this situation that occurred in the match between Football Club Barcelona against Valencia, where the Blaugrana team had a chance for a penalty in which Ferran Torres decided to take the ball to collect it instead of giving it up to Ansu Fati, who unfortunately also wanted to do it on Spaniard, could not score the goal, sending the ball outside. We move towards what happened in the match between Manchester City-Liverpool, where the goalkeeper Alisson Becker makes this long pass from his own area for Mohamed Salah. The defender, João Cancelo, tries to anticipate but also passes by leaving the Egyptian one-on-one against the goalkeeper Ederson, defining how best he knows how to do it. This player made a mistake that is to be regarded for the rest of his life. After his teammate made an excellent play and left him the pass so he could define with an empty goal, his control was not the best. Losing possession of the ball that went for the final line to the face of everyone on the bench and himself demonstrates the incredible chance he wasted. The goalkeeper, you passed the ball to him and then you didn't stop it. You have to admit that he was about to stop it. The happy face on this player is brutal. Be careful with the tremendous mistake on the defense, since he falls asleep and takes advantage of him to steal the ball and score. Who would you think of grabbing that way in the area? If the player falls, it'll be a penalty. Yes or yes. His teammate was punished with the maximum penalty because he had done it. Arsenal attacking and Alexander-Arnold prepares to hinder his own team, leaving a large gap in the defense that is taken advantage of by the Arsenal player. Mbappe found the goal empty, so he scored that magnificent goal. I had seen the team coach throw a bottle of water at the rival striker to distract him. It's normal for them to give him a red card. You could think of that, man. We started with a ball, a few rebounds, and a goal. Antonio shoots the goalkeeper and the defender fight for the ball, and with the foolishness, Antonio takes advantage and scores like a champion. There's little chemistry between the goalkeeper and that defender, but a lot of chemistry between Antonio and his teammates. Look how they dance. The striker does not forgive and ends up finishing the play. He thinks he's playing in his neighborhood or something. He catches the ball with his hands as if nothing happened. He reminds me of the typical person who catches the ball with his hands when something doesn't go well or they're losing. What a crybaby. The referee takes the ball and puts order in the match. We go to the goalkeepers. This goalkeeper goes ahead and catches the ball outside the area. On top of that, he reproaches the referee even though he knows that he's done it unbelievably wrong. Something similar happens here. Another player with the ball with his hands when it's not possible. Instead, this one wanted to place the ball well and thus waste time, although it didn't go as he wanted. Mbappe again. He has good position to send the ball into the long shot, but he literally loses it. Mbappe did not have a good day, and on top of that, he didn't pass the ball over to Neymar. A new centered shot from another goalkeeper is incredible. How bad many goalkeepers are with their feet? I gotta improve a lot. This year, Harry Maguire had the worst season of his life. And it's with mistakes like this. We all think, how could he have been the most expensive defender in the Premier League? This mistake leaves his team with one less and with a penalty that would end in a goal. It may seem like an error by the goalkeeper at first, but no, the error is in Mainz. What a mistake, bro. Against separate attack defense, the blunder and the striker, he is effective in his work. It seems that goalkeepers never train with their feet. Few goalkeepers do really well with their feet, but Diego Lopez can't do that. The player in white is playful. He catches the ball several times to hit the rival team and waste time. The referee's so angry that he ends up expelling him. If you're the last man on the field, the important thing is to not lose the ball, but apparently this player has not taken that seriously and has caused a free kick that expels him from the game. What a monster mess. That's all for today. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up because your support is very good for us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.